welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different, but also a little bit the same. We've got another Jubilee banger, but rather than guessing the Brit, we are guessing the fake psychic. I don't think I have any mystical powers that I know of. You know, it is 2026, so who knows. Last time I failed pretty horribly. I thought the American was the one guy who I was like certain was British. I think any result is better than that.
Look at the photos of our cast.
Not gonna look at anybody yet.
And see if you can read some auras. Also, sense if anybody is sticking out to you as suspicious.
On the car right here, I heard a J initial for a female, and it sounded like Jordan or Josie or J-O, I heard. I don't know if that's the mole or someone I need to align with.
I'm just saying, it's not like they would have already met each other in the green room before, right? I'm not saying she's a fraud, but I do think she's selling it a bit much.
She's like an old school psychic. I like her. Joy. Wait, what? Girl, what? This is J-O. Okay, well, I don't want to like blow the whole thing, but.
I'm a psychic.
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 Okay, out of all of you, you, I believe wholeheartedly. You're the psychic that you find at like the festival fairs and stuff like that. Got the immaculate drip to go along with it. You know, normally I'd say, is she overdoing it? But to be honest, last time I overthought it, so I'm just gonna go with straight up. I think she's definitely a psychic. Got my suspicions of you, but then at the same time, would they have put that clip in of her if she wasn't one of the psychics? You look like a granddad or an old uncle or something like that. She looks smart, so I'm feeling either psychic or, you know, could just be big brain. I think it's the cardigan on top of it. Kind of similar vibes to him, but she wears it in like a big brain way. He wears it in a I have no life kind of way. Well, we got another cardigan, but this one's got holes in. That makes me believe she's a psychic. You look like you're giving it too much already. Like I appreciate like this is a lot, obviously. But her look, it feels like she's trying to sell it. She could be like an actress or something like that. This guy looks like he's just here for the bag. I can't lie.
We all seem so scared.
What psychic gifts does everyone have, or what do you do?
I'm a group psychic, so I do group readings, mostly with families and young children.
Oh, cool.
So I work as a software engineer, but for my friends and family,
I knew she was smart. I knew it. Oh my god, mate. Maybe I'm psychic. Who knows? Who knows?
I work as an intuitive healer, energy healer.
Amazing. I'm a psychic medium, so I connect with people who've crossed over on the other side.
And I practice psychometry, so reading objects and interpreting that.
I read for my loved ones who have lost loved ones, like friends or fellow family members.
I'm an Alpha Diviner.
What? An Alpha Diviner? Damn! Mate, you got a bougie title. Mate, I need to become a psychic just for these titles.
West African practice where you communicate with your ancestors to know things about like your health, career, all of that things.
She might be a historian.
And I am a pet psychic. I kind of prefer animal intuitive because I'm just kind of stepping into it.
That's smart from him, actually. If he's the mole, then that's very smart. Because what they can do, like, whip out a dog for him to translate.
Full-time, part-time psychics?
I'm a student still, so full-time when I can. And
Doesn't she mean apprentice?
You have been well trained, my young apprentice. They will be no match for you.
I have a business.
it seems hard to be full-time.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure it out and learning along the way.
Yeah, props to you for being able to do this.
It's hard.
So wait, does this mean that like everyone technically has like the psychic ability? Or is it like some people have it, some people don't? Because if you're still learning, then it's like, I don't know, can anyone learn this? Maybe I should become a psychic for a video. That'd be kind of cool.
I also in college.
Oh.
Where'd you go?
UCLA.
What do you think?
Psychology.
You see, this makes me think she might have just learned about what hers is in some like rogue module. Because like, you know, universities have some like weird shit you can learn.
How did you get into animals?
I wouldn't say I'm into animals. When I was 6, me and my dad went to 7-Eleven. We had a bulldog. While I was at the store, I had a random kind of moment. Came home, he got into antifreeze and he was no longer with us. And that was kind of the first moment when I knew that I was gifted or I don't, you know.
We took our dog to an animal communicator, if that's similar to what you do when I was younger. And we did that through the phone, like we didn't have to go in person. Do you do anything virtually or do you have to see the animals?
You see, she's dropping ball knowledge here. That's big brain, because she's putting the pressure on. Oh no, but is she doing too much though? Ah, I'm overthinking this. Last time's actually scarred me, you know. I'm so shit at it last time.
I personally have to see them. I have to feel their energy. It's kind of more they communicate through impressions, energy spikes.
When did everyone like come into their gifts? When did it start?
So I've been seeing ghosts my whole life, but I didn't really know it was ghosts.
Been seeing ghosts your whole life. Isn't that like a sign of schizophrenia? Yeah, I believe she's a psychic, but I also believe she's a psycho.
So then I started doing palm readings for fun as like a party trick. And when I would grab people's hands and look at their palm, I started channeling. And then I realized I was like, I don't think this is palmistry. I think I actually have a psychic gift. So then I just grew it from there.
Yeah, you see, like, to be fair, I don't think that didn't happen. I feel like she's doing too much. I feel like she's doing too much.
With me, my aunt is very spiritually gifted, and it wasn't until I was 17, I went back home, which is in Ghana. We learned the practice of Afa. People think of it as like a doctor checkup. People do it all the time, even if there's no issue, no question. People just come up to you. Hey, can you tell me what's going on with this, that, and the third?
I think she's gone like on like a field trip or something like that, or like on a holiday, and she's learnt about the sort of stuff, and now she's just using it to drop ball knowledge. At the moment, I'm suspicious of you with my psychic powers.
I don't know what to make of everyone right now. Everyone's story sounds so beautiful and so true that it feels strange to call anyone a liar right now.
If I was to call someone a liar right now, I'd say I'm suspicious of her. I think he's 50-50. She's been a bit quiet and she's been a bit quiet, but I think that's just because like you've got some very dominant personalities here. So I think that she's fine. I think he's fine as well. She's on the ropes. Him, I feel like he's just here for the bag, but I don't know whether or not that's like he's here for the bag because he's a psychic or he's here for the bag because he's an actor and he needs the money.
You feel judged by people that you know, or?
Oh, just like in general online, or yeah, people I know, my family. You know, I don't talk to my family. I'm no contact.
I do want to talk about skeptics for sure. And how everyone has dealt with that.
There's definitely been times where people have gone on my TikTok or my Instagram and called me, a devil worshiper or a demon. And I do have feelings. My feelings get hurt, and I hate to have to prove myself.
She's currently leading psychic. She's talking too much to not be the psychic.
I know. I voted for Ruchi because I felt like she was kind of tailgating off of what I was saying.
I feel that.
He was a copycat.
Just some of the details were a little narrow.
Yeah, no, I get that, to be fair. I think, like, I mean, he told his story, but it's just like, he said it the least convincingly out of everyone, I think.
I just felt so many times that there were multiple moles in the game. And I think because my spirit team told me on the car ride here, it was Joy, I stuck with that, but I was so uncertain because I was really getting weary of Tim a little bit.
You know, she might actually be the psychic, because I'm also feeling that it's Joy. I am feeling it's Joy, but I just think Joy's just, like, been around the block. Like, I don't know.
He couldn't really explain about the animals, and like I didn't relate to it.
One of the votes, and unfortunately, Jan, you were eliminated.
All right.
I'm so sorry.
That's tough. So that was a real story that really did happen to my family and to me. That was like my thing that I thought would keep me in the game, and it probably kicked me out.
I don't know. Yeah, no, because I think it could have been a real story, but like with just some sprinkles of exaggeration in there. I don't know.
Oh, shoot. All right, well, let's get a little more into it.
I don't think he was the mole.
I don't know, low-key he could have been.
We were talking about skeptics. I wanted to know how everyone's navigated like a skeptic in their past.
How stigmatized, being a psychic or under the psychic umbrella is, like going through the world. I feel weird to tell people sometimes what I do for a living or what I want to do, and that's kind of been the biggest cloud hanging over me.
Yeah, I agree.
For me, it was, kind of coming out a little bit older in this publicly. Actually, while in grad school, I worked for interior designer, and so she is like high-end clients, old homes, and I kind of shared with her. She's like, "Oh my God!" So she's actually the one that's kind of been encouraging me to like come out and help people, and so she's introduced me to like different antique dealers, and I was scared to do it, but people have been really supportive.
Yeah, he screams midlife crisis. No disrespect meant, but like the cardigan, the polo, and the weird side quest. So yeah, no, I fully believe him.
Before I came out of the psychic closet and I had like an RJ, a real job, there were talks or whispers that I was a psychic, but I was very much scared to talk to people about that. And one of my coworkers I was working with, for whatever reason, something was really like gray in his aura. He was sick to me, even though he was like we were working and he was fine. And then I looked at him and I was like, you need to get your blood checked. Like, I don't know why, I don't know what's going on. And he's like, they told me you were psychic. I don't believe in psychics. And then I felt like, oh gosh, why did I say that? Am I gonna get fired? Like, oh gosh, you know, everyone's gonna look at me all weird. Because I was hiding it. But I was like, no, this is serious. I know I'm not a doctor, but you need to go get checked. And he's like, this is crazy. And I was like, have you been passing out? He's like, I passed out last night. I don't know why. And I was like, okay. And then he called me in tears the next day, because we had off. And he was like, I went to the doctor and I have a rare blood disease. And if he wouldn't have caught it in time, something bad could have happened. But that was one time where I was like, okay, I'm really happy that you were skeptical of me and you were so open, because it was so jarring. I think it's funny that no one's really talking a lot and we're all being very considerate of one another. And it's hard to gauge or clock anyone. So I started to feel, oh gosh, am I talking a little too much?
You know, just the way she talks about it. She's clearly very passionate about it. So I feel like she'd struggle to tell the stories, especially in the way she's telling them, if she was faking it. I don't know. But then again, also, like, she could just be a fucking actress.
There was this incident when I was really having, like, you know, nightmares for this friend. And I tried to tell her that, you know, don't drive. Don't drive. Something, I don't know what's happening. And then she kind of brushed me off. And then she met with the accident. Like, she was fine, but she did meet with an accident. And that was one of the moments where I was like, I don't care whatever people say. If they're close to me, I'm gonna tell them.
I feel like she might not actually have any, like, stories surrounding it that are, like, I know, exciting for YouTube and stuff. It sounds like she's just kind of made one up on the spot. Like, she was kind of stumbling over her own words. Like, I'm kind of sus of her right now, kind of sus.
Has anyone ever had like a bad reading with someone or anything like that? A bad experience?
I had to immediately kick somebody out of my space.
Oh.
Yeah. I gave them a reading and something was just telling me, like, you've encountered this person in the past and it wasn't in a good way. And after that, I got like a really bad panic attack and I had to like call my partner into the room and I was like, hey, you need to like remove this person. I don't know what's going on. I told him, I was like, hey, I'll give you like a full refund, whatever, but I genuinely cannot have you in my like space anymore. And come to find out, they weren't hanging out with very good people. They were hanging out with like pedophiles and rapists. And I was like, yeah, that energy was just very draining. It was so ugly, and I just had to get them out.
I don't think that's being a psychic. I think that's like, that's the natural human sixth sense of like, you can just tell something's off. I feel like that might have happened to her, but I don't know if that counts as psychicness.
It was a really heavy experience to have to go through. I reevaluated how I went about a lot of things and how I am so quick to trust people. And I've kind of always taken that as a lesson since that experience.
Yeah, no, I stand by it. I think that might have happened to her, but I don't think I think she sprinkled the psychic bit on top of it.
Alpha, the thing that I practice, use Alpha chain. And then we use sacred palm nuts that can only be made by Alpha diviner. In that term, we shake it. And then is it between 256 variations of what the patterns could be. So it's more so about memorizing each patterns, whether like they fall off or one of them is open on the side or one of them falls off here but is still here or a whole line is gone. It can mean so many things about your health, career, anything. So it's more so memorizing that, having the Alpha stick, and having the sacred palm nuts. Those are the three main things.
You see, I stand by it. See, she's just dropping like cultural ball knowledge. I don't know if she's a psychic. I think she might be the mole. I think she's just like I said, I think she's been around the block.
Tim doesn't give psychic. He gives like cool dad, like
damn straight. Like that's what I'm saying. He gives the uncle vibes.
I don't see him being a psychic.
Her energy was very up. I felt like everyone was very like laid back, and Steffi was very like this, very animated, very like shouty.
Just seemed like kind of skirting around as opposed to like directly addressing some of the questions.
Yeah, see, the one I'm certain on is voting for the one that I'm not so certain on. See, we're on the same wavelength. Oh my god. Wait, no, surely not. No, I don't know. She's not the same. I think they just find her annoying. I can't lie. I think they just find her annoying.
Steffi is still a bit more confident than the rest of us. We're all talking about anxiety and being a bit more introverted, and she's a little bit more outgoing. So I definitely have my eye on her.
Steffi, you have been eliminated.
Oh, bummer. Bye, guys. I'm kind of relieved, though. I was way too nervous. I was relieved to be voted out. I was shaking. I was so nervous. And when we were voting, I was trying to ground myself and take deep breaths. Should I have not said so much? Because everyone was so quiet.
See, that's what I'm thinking about. I don't think that she was like, I don't think she was doing anything wrong. I think she, like everyone else is just so quiet.
Did any of you guys feel afraid about coming here today? Like I was excited at first, then on the drive I'm like, oh my god, millions of people are gonna hear me talk about this thing.
I had to like ground myself in the dressing room. Right. But I was gonna ask if there's any readings or rituals you guys don't do, like you just don't touch.
Don't touch like weapons. And a lot of people have like collect knives and stuff, and I won't do it because I don't want that literally on my hands.
Right.
I just personally also don't like weapons. Reading objects of weapons that may have caused harm or death to somebody is not a territory I want to go in.
I don't touch like, things about grief because I feel like I don't think I am there yet to kind of, I think there are people who are more attuned to that stuff.
And like I mentioned earlier, I don't deal with the afterlife, so everyone I work with is living and they're trying to kind of contact their inner selves rather than somebody else.
See, yeah, like everyone's kind of like doing a similar thing. I feel like, I could be wrong, but like in the psychic world, I feel like to contact the afterlife and stuff like that, or like anything like death related, you got to go like, that black magic kind of stuff.
After this conversation, I'm feeling a little bit more confident in like everyone here. The energy is just very like magnetic. I feel drawn to you.
That's what I'm
Very
saying. I kind of wanted to
safe.
give you a hug. I was like,
Yeah, I feel very drawn to you. Your energy is very like, I love it over here. I love Joy. I can honestly feel that's like a connection that I'm gonna like take out of here.
I can feel her energy like from a mile away. She's just so cool.
I think both of you, I feel, are telling the
very
truth.
happy-
Join in the bandwagon, like I said.
I'm not getting any bad vibes from
No,
you guys
not at all.
either. I feel pretty confident.
Yeah.
I feel it's a challenge for me because I'm more objects versus, but
What happens? Is it when you touch an object?
yeah, so not always, but I don't wear like any jewelry on my hands. I usually, when I'm doing it, I'm wearing like short sleeves. If it's small enough that it can fit in the palm of my hand, I'll put my other hand over it. Or if it's a little bit larger, I'll still clasp it. And sometimes it's like an emotion or a feeling behind the object. Sometimes I get names. I never know what avenue it's going to take, but it's usually one of those.
Okay.
Ruchi kind of pulled back a little bit at this point in the game, so I wasn't sure if that's because she ran out of things to say or she's just a quieter person in general, but I had to pick someone.
I agree with that.
Again, I thought like some of the information was a little narrow, a little loose, not very detailed, safe.
I'm feeling that she's really skeptical towards me, like she's voting me out, so I guess just wanted
I suppose she hasn't voted for her one.
to beat her to the punch really quick. Love her though.
Oh my god.
Love you.
Oh my god.
I feel pretty confident.
I feel confident as well.
Just the energy feels really
it feels good. Like,
everyone's stories I've been able to like align with or kind of agree with in a way.
And you think you voted out the mole?
I don't think they have. I think the mole's still in here. I'm pretty sure everyone who I've said I think could be a mole, bar her. I've said that he could be a mole. I've said that she could be the mole. And I'm positive she is. Surely coming on here and like doing this and like voting people out and stuff like that, like if they get it wrong, of which one of them at least will have because they've all voted for different people, surely they kind of prove themselves as frauds. Because like surely if you're a psychic you should like feel the aura and know. Am I barking up the wrong tree there? I feel that's a fair assessment.
That was my like
right?
Yeah.
I felt the same with Jian.
Yeah.
She just agrees with everything everyone else says. You know what? Fuck it. She's the mole.
We're not gonna do a fourth round. We know this is the correct.
Yeah.
Feels like a reunion.
The box will turn green if you were able to eliminate the mole. The box will turn red if someone was left behind and was not telling the truth.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
This brilliant.
Oh my god. No! Oh! I knew it! I knew it!
Okay, so don't.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my
What do
god.
you think?
I'm stumped.
Okay, I'm telling you now, it's her. It's her.
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
What?
Wait,
Wait, what?
wait, I'm sorry. I'm the only real psychic?
Wait, what?
You had me shaking the whole time. This
Oh my god, that's so funny. Oh my god. I said that she was a real psychic, to be fair. Oh my god, that's hilarious. She played a blinder, to be fair. She played an absolute blinder. I sussed all of the others at least once. That explains, mate, maybe I'm the psychic. Fuck it, yeah. Mate, new career. Let's go.
I am shocked.
What? Everyone had me fooled. I was up there thinking like I am lying straight through my teeth. Everyone sees it. Little did I know, everyone else was lying too.
I was feeling so bad about lying. So I'm so glad. I'm so sorry.
Oh my goodness.
What? When everyone stepped forward, it took a second. I'm still actually processing it. I'm gonna have to sleep on this and probably think about it for a long time coming. You sold it so hard.
Oh my, yeah, genuinely, like, she had me so convinced.
The bad reading that I had, it wasn't obviously a reading, it was a bad tattoo artist.
Oh my god! Oh my god, I knew it! I knew that story was rooted in truth. I knew it! Wow, okay. Well, you know what? I feel like I've redeemed myself after last time because I sussed like everyone there. I'd class that as a dub. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. See you next time.